And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, welcome. Tonight we have the Phoenix Suns as they go up against the Orlando Magic. Well, for Orlando, they're not satisfied with the record over the last 10 games. Under 500 basketball, just not good enough. Looking to improve tonight. Well, Kenny, you look at the front court of the Orlando Magic. So much size, so much athleticism, so much potential there.
Yeah, but so far Aaron Gordon is probably the most developed out of this young bunch. I think he's the one who has the less fatigue in his game. His game is awakened probably the most. What do you think, Shaq?
Yeah, Mo Bamba and Jonathan Isaac have a ton of talent, but they need to eat. They look like runway models right now.
Kevin Harlan's got the call.
Runway models.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
Well, you look at Vucevic. He's not too far away from his spot in the starting five. A lot of votes have been coming his way.
And even if he doesn't get the fan votes he needs to become a starter, you have to believe he'll be a part of the Eastern Conference All-Star team.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Well, we're seeing a new trend in NBA practices. Coaches are marking the court in different ways to help players visualize where they need to be. Take, for example, a four-point line, rewarding players for stretching their shooting range. And a corner three, in some cases, is worth 4 points in practice. And that encourages players to take that high-value shot. There's a lot of coaches thinking outside the box by drawing new boxes on the court. Kevin?
A lot of talk about this, David. Some new ground certainly to look at. Thank you. And tonight, two teams, Brent, that like to get into their sets, work the ball, have a little patience. Back in your day, what was your favorite play to run in half court?
Any NBA player, Kevin, will tell you their favorite play to run in the half court was any play that was called for them. Yeah. So let's start with that. But most of the time, I just enjoyed sets where the ball moved around. 4 or 5 touches. We talk often about good to great, but when you knew the opportunity for you to shoot the ball was there, but there was a better one for the next guy, that's when you're operating at a high level.
A look at the Magic starting group. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. And it's Aminu in at the small forward. And for Phoenix, Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. And it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. Rubio with it. Al-Farouq Aminu covering. Booker. Aminu grabs the miss. And here's Aminu. He brings it up for Orlando. To the left wing. Here's Fultz. Offensive rebound. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Devin Booker.
And one of the more transcendent athletes in the game. Aaron Gordon still has some untapped potential. He could make a big leap.
And he knocks down the first one. And Greg, we've seen Gordon playing in a slower paced system. He was asked to play at the small forward.
Not ideal, Kevin. He's better off as a small ball power forward, getting out in the lane and using those springs to rise over the D.
That one misses. And it's the Suns' ball. On the wing, Booker. He's guarded by Ross. to the middle. Here's Hayton. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Vucevic. The Orlando Magic come into this one after the win against the Washington Wizards. Aminu, no one around him. No good on the three. Booker against Ross. No good from Booker.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Ross passes to Fultz. Misses off the right iron.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his 3 shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Ayton. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
Yeah, but his shot blocking was a factor as well. 3 on the game, just a major presence on the D.
Saric on the follow.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
Passes it to Vucevic. Fades and shoots, and he comes up with the deuce. Vucevic has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here's Rubio. He's coming off a 16-point game against Sacramento.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Every shot in his arsenal, Devin Booker, is pretty impressive. He can shoot it from deep. He moves well without the basketball. He can create with others. He is a young offensive force and is an interesting player to watch in terms of what develops next.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Brent, with Booker, the ball handling and creativity he has puts him among the elite guards in the league.
You wonder if Phoenix can find a way to get some more talent around Devin Booker. What happens when all of the attention is not on him? He's already proven he's a great scorer. Where else can he go?
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Now here's Fultz, covered by Rubio. And it's Aminu in the corner. Off target with his 3. Suns have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. In the corner, it's Oubre. Saric outside. Over Gordon. They get it again. Ayton. Vucevic with the block. Oubre kicks to Saric. Shot clock at 6. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
In talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up. This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Fultz. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington, stolen by Gordon. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You 2 players.
Here are the Magic now. Vucevic dishes to Fultz. Pass to Ross. From 13, here's Vucevic. Doesn't go for him. Now the Suns take it the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, two bad ones, one good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Fultz, no good. The Suns leading. The drive by Booker, and the shot goes in. Booker's got 6.
Booker showing some speed, excelling there, and blasting right through the defense to get to the rim.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
No good from Booker.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Aminu softly drops in the floater. Aminu's got his second basket.
Most of his drives are made because of the quick first step, Aminu being very aggressive.
Rubio looking around. Booker in the corner. Down low, stolen by Gordon. Here's Aminu. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Rubio outside. Pass to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Saric. And it's blocked by Gordon. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul. So for the Suns, Diallo, he's checked in for Saric, and Mikal Bridges subbed in for Kelly Oubre. Orlando also making some changes. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Aminu. Fournier comes in for Ross. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Brent, you know, the moving screen is one of those very difficult judgment calls, isn't it?
It's a tough one, Kevin, but what you look for all the time in replays when you see that call, it's almost like the salsa. I'm looking at the hips and the feet. If the feet are too wide, and Kevin Garnett was the biggest problematic moving screen setter that I ever saw, being 6'11" and spreading out those sticks of his. But if the feet go wider than the shoulder, impossible. And then the hip move as the defender is moving around the screener, just enough of a nudge for him not to be able to catch up.
Yes.
Those are the ones where the referees, I think, are most in tune to in order to blow the whistle.
And so Fournier nails both of them.
And Devin Booker, where would the Suns offense be without him?
Probably bottom of the league if no Devin Booker slides on that Suns jersey. One of the purest shooters in the league and one of the most phenomenal young scorers that's come along maybe since Kevin Durant.
Magic leading by 3. Augustine with it. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. High post Vucevic. That's in. Augustine with the assist. 6 points for Vucevic.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Well, they say the post-up big man is dead and gone in the NBA, but don't tell that to Nikola Vucevic. An offensive focal point, and he does some of his best work on that low block.
Kaminsky, he's checked in for Phoenix. And the Magic making a change here as well. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Gordon. Here's Jerome, guarded by Augustine. And there's the pass to Kaminsky. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. That one's off, still out of sync. And you look at the footwork of Vucevic inside, his moves and counter moves, terrific.
Shades of Kevin McHale. And that's something he's continued to develop in the pros. A response to defenders who often surpass him athletically.
The Magic have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. First free throw is good.
Well, you talk about physical gifts for the game. Mo Bamba, a 7-footer with the longest wingspan, 7'9.5", and that gives him a huge sphere of influence.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. You look at Bamba able to touch the rim while still on the ground. And he gets off the ground pretty well, too.
A good athlete, still getting stronger and developing his feel for the game. But he has something you just can't teach.
Now here is Augustine. Tight defense on him. Kicks it to Vucevic. Booker against Fournier. Back to Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Passes it to Bridges, and here is Kaminsky. Pass to Jerome. Here's Bridges, headed by Augustine. Ball's knocked loose and out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. And while we've got a moment, let's check out the best defenses in the NBA. 5th on the list, the Magic.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Vucevic. Isaac with the ball. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Jerome passes to Booker. Here's Jerome, headed by Augustine. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
So it's Orlando now. 6-point game. Outside Fournier. Six to shoot. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And the Magic with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Now Augustine, he's still scoreless so far in this one. Lets the 3 fly, and Evan Fournier with the 3. And the Magic lead by 9.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Jerome. The pass to Kaminsky. 1:58 left in the first quarter. Here's Booker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Faster pace now, Brent, in the NBA. This has become an endurance sport, and well-conditioned athletes are a must.
Obviously, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, the pace has picked back up. It's very reminiscent of the early 80s when you had the Lakers running, the Denver Nuggets running.
Yes.
You have these teams that are just flying up and down the floor. So as a fan, I think it's a wonderful opportunity, especially the closer you can sit, to watch a Russell Westbrook, to watch a Paul George, to see a Giannis get up and down the floor with such fluidity and grace and skill set. So the game opening up has also opened the eyes to the fans about just how great the athleticism of NBA players is.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Phoenix. Ken Burge is checked in for Orlando. Both free throws good from Booker.
Well, Devin Booker is among some of the youngest, most elite scorers that the league has ever seen. And the sky is the limit for this guy.
Here's Augustine. Second shot opportunity. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Gordon.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Free throw drops for Augustine. That one is no good.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
And stolen by Fournier. All alone. Hits the front of the rim and out.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Jerome, good.
Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
1:16 left to play here in the first. And Augustine kicks to Fournier. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Suns trail by 8. Here's Jerome. Passes to Diallo. To the paint. Here's Kaminsky. Lays it up off the glass. Kaminsky's got 6 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Fournier. From 13, and Baines pulls it down.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Here's Booker, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now just a 4-point Magic lead.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Fournier. 9 points in the game so far. 11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. No good on that one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Here's Augustine bringing it up now for Orlando. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And so in the game for the Magic, Augustine and Fournier are the backcourt tandem. Then it's Bamba. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Birch in at the 4 slot. Here's Jerome after the Magic pick up 2. Pass to Booker. Now here's Kaminsky. Defense right on him. Left block shot on the way. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Kaminsky's got 8 points. Orlando leading by 4. Now here is Augustine. Takes a 3. Sharch grabs the board. The Suns shooting well, 50% from the floor. Here's Booker. For just the 4th time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. They get a hand on it. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, for Nick Vucevic, there were some great firsts last season. His son Philip was born in December, and then Dad made his first All-Star appearance. Nick is from a basketball family. He said, "I'll enjoy telling my son the stories, like my dad did with me. We'll see if he likes the game of basketball. I think he will." Kevin?
Well, DA, it's certainly in his genes. Thanks for that report. And Phoenix making a change here. Rubio's checked in. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Long season, Brent, halfway through. Some teams try to create camaraderie, team dinners and team trips, and I would think that would help.
Well, that helps with your personal savings. You're not spending,
Absolutely.
You're not spending your per diem.
No per diem spend.
Well, there's a tremendous article that was written last year about what it is that Greg Popovich created in San Antonio. Funny thing, when that article came out about the Spurs dinner culture, I had people that were calling me up going, "You should read this." And I said, "Read it. I lived it." Are you kidding me? But absolutely, time like that, time where you have conversation, time in front of one another, where you learn about, hopefully you're learning about the vulnerabilities of your teammate, because in the end, that's what ends up making you stronger. So I think those kind of things help immensely.
Phoenix shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Ayton, he's checked in for Kaminsky. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for the Magic. Both free throws good from Booker. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Fultz with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Fournier against Booker. Fournier's shot is off. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. To the inside, Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. And here's what the schedule for Orlando looks like. On Monday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Now, here's Rubio. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. The Magic trail by 3. Outside Fournier. Now Fultz. Back to Fournier. Lock at 6. Here's Aminu. Gordon trying to break loose. Can't hit the reverse layup. The drive by Booker. The shot's good. Booker's got the lead up to 5 now for Phoenix.
Every time he gets going like this, Kevin, somebody's going to talk about that 70-point game he had in Boston. It's not going to be me.
Now here's Fultz, covered by Rubio. Pass to Birch. Aminu with it. Now guarded by Ayton. The shot by Birch, no good.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Magic. They trail by 7. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will be their second of 6 road games for the team. Can't connect from the right block.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Fultz looking around. There's the pass to Fournier. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. And that's 11 points for Evan Fournier.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Now, here's Rubio. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. That's tipped. Now, here's Fultz. He's guarded closer. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Fournier. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Now, here's Rubio. Saric outside. Passes it to Booker. Here's Baines. Now, here's Rubio. Defended by Gordon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Markelle Fultz.
You know, for all the talk about Rubio's passing, I think one thing that gets overlooked is his defense. Both his on the ball and defensive rebounding are very strong for the point guard position.
Free throw good, Rubio.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for Phoenix. Mikal Bridges comes in for Devin Booker. The Magic also changing it up. Vucevic checked in for Kem Birch. And it's Ross in for Evan Fournier. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Magic trail by 5. Here's Fultz. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 13 feet away. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight, Kevin. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Rubio, the pass to Bridges. Here's Saric. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Here's Fultz. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And how about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power. And hammering down the two-hand slam. The Magic trail by 5. Tipped away. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league. The Magic in 3rd.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
Shek Diallo, he's checked in for Dario Saric. Rubio, the pass to Ayton. Back to Rubio. Pass to Diallo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For Phoenix, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Ricky Rubio. And so he makes both from the line. The Magic trail by 7. And here's Fultz. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Vucevic with the bucket.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And it's Rubio with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Bridges. Launches it. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 4 assists in the game.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Here's Fultz.
Well, Mikal Bridges tagged as a 3-and-D type player in the draft, still finding his way a little bit in terms of the NBA offensive system and where it is that he can be effective.
Wasted no time on that one. Oubre's got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns. The Magic have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Here's Fultz. No good on that one. Good D by Rubio. Well, this team looking to utilize Bridges in a number of roles as he learns.
Yeah, Bridges maybe has to take a back seat to what Ayton and Booker do for this team. It's a nice spot to settle in as the attention is on those two players. He can carve out a nice role here and continue to improve on some of his weaknesses in the offseason.
Now, here's Rubio. Markelle Fultz unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Ayton. He hits it from 9. And now it's a 12-point Suns lead.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Here's Fultz. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
To stop the run. Knocked away. Vucevic. And they convert at last on attempt number 3. Vucevic has got 12. Phoenix leading by 10. Now here's Rubio. Oubre outside. And the pass to Bridges. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Ross leading the charge. The Suns shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. It's tipped.
And love how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific length to spike shots back.
1:58 left now here in the second. Rubio outside. He kicks to Bridges. In the corner, it's Oubre. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Fultz. Orlando moving the ball around. Aminu, the pass to Vucevic. Pass to Fultz. Just 3 to shoot. And the 3 off target.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's Rubio. Pass to Bridges. Launches a 3. Ross grabs the board.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's Rubio. Following the score by Aaron Gordon. Oubre passes to Diallo. Trying to get something going. That one's not going to go. Gordon with the defensive effort. And the foul's on Sheck Diallo. That'll be his second foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here. The Magic trail by 4. Augustine with it. Kicks to Bamba. It's Vucevic, top of the key. The dish to Ross. The pass to Bamba. Shoots it up. No good from Ross.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And it's Oubre off the drive. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots. But it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't really see whether he got it off in time. But with the benefit of replay, it seems pretty clear that the clock expired just before the release.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Ricky, how do you guys put this thing away in the second half?
We got a lot of turnovers. They got a lot of layups, and that can happen. We have to take care of the ball.
We'll see if you can do that, Ricky. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Miss you.
Yeah.
So big.
For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. There were a lot of positives for them to take away from the second quarter, where they came from behind to take a 4-point lead at the half. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
I love the motion on offense. Guys are moving, the ball is moving. It's a very nice approach to the game, and one the defense absolutely could not keep up with.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Magic trail by 4. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Vucevic. The 3 ball. Phoenix grabs the miss. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. Here's Saric. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
The Magic shooting 43% from the floor. Here's Fultz, and it goes down 2 points. Fultz has got the first basket of the 3rd quarter for the Magic.
And the quick feet of Fultz are a problem for the defense, especially when he takes it strong to the hole.
And Saric kicks to Booker, lets it go from deep. No good that time, so Orlando will take it the other way. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Now Fultz. Here is Ross. Outside Gordon for the lead. And the 3 ball is good. Gordon's got 10 points in the game. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Now here's Fultz. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Aminu misses.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those. I'm not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Fultz kicks to Ross. Shot off. Great D that time from Oubre. The Suns have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Saric, that's good.
There you go. Finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
And here's Fultz. Passes it to Aminu. Ross in the corner. Over Booker. Misses off the left iron. And it's Rubio with the ball for Phoenix. They lead by 1. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And whether or not he's making shots, you have to love what Kelly Oubre brings on defense.
Yeah, the versatility on the defensive end, maybe to a point, Kevin, where he can guard the 1 through 4 position, has this coaching staff excited.
Free throw, good, Oubre.
Oubre, the more he plays and gets into a rhythm, you start to see some of that confidence. That's going to help out the team.
Kaminsky, he's checked in for the Suns. And a change for the Magic. Fournier is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Magic trail by 3. Up top, Fultz, covered by Rubio. Booker against Fournier, and Booker kicks to Saric. Good, and a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, Booker has established that he can score, and now showing that he can play make.
Here's Fultz. Knocks it loose. Here's the break. Here's Saric, and it's Phoenix scoring again. Now here's Fultz. It's Fournier on the wing. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Fournier's got 15 points.
And how about the vision of Fultz there. He's skilled at getting his teammates going with his passing.
Oubre outside. And Saric kicks to Oubre. 5 to shoot. Pass to Kaminsky. 14 feet away. It's rebounded by Fultz. The Magic trail by 5. Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now, here's Rubio. Pass to Booker. There's the pass to Oubre over Aminu. And that one hits back iron. The Magic have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Fultz with the ball. Gordon unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Saric. Here's Booker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Booker's got 21 in the game.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Fournier. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Can he keep it going? Tries again. Here's Vucevic, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Saric.
Yeah, easy call.
The Magic have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Suns leading by 4. Passes it to Jerome. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And so here's Orlando. Inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Now here's Kaminsky. He's got 8. To the paint. Here's Jerome. Shot clock at 6. Over Fultz. Jerome, no good.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
The shot's good from Fournier.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Baines inside. Vucevic on him. Baines passes to Saric. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Chalk up 2 there. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
He looks to score all the time, and easy ones there for Booker.
The Magic trail by 4. Here's Fultz. Outside Fournier. Misses the 3.
The 3-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
It's stolen by Vucevic. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Here's Jerome. Pass to Kaminsky. Shoots. Nails the baby hook. Kaminsky's got 10 points in the game.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Now Fultz. Poked away. Pass to Vucevic. Puts up a three. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Jerome, guarded by Fultz. No good from Booker. Fultz with the ball. Now guarded by Kaminsky. Up top, Fultz. Now the pass to Birch. Here's Saric. Back to Kaminsky. Over Fultz. It's deflected. They push it up 4-on-3. Birch. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Timeout called, the Suns. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Devin Booker. 9th in scoring. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Now here's Booker. He's got 23. He kicks it to Saric. Passes it to Diallo. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. Diallo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And here's Augustine. Pass to Fournier. Tips it up. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
The drive by Booker. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Now, Devin Booker is such a natural and gifted scorer. Even when he gets hit on that play, he stays in control with that shot.
Free throw good, Booker. Now here's Fournier. He's got 19. Pass to Augustine. Here's the teardrop. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. And a quick look now at the best free throw shooting teams. The Suns #1.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Down low. Puts it up from 7, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
The Magic trail by 7. Outside Fournier. Bamba trying to break free. Fournier's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. drops in the layup for two. Bridges has got his second bucket of the night. There's 1:54 left here in the third quarter. And there's the pass to Isaac. Here's Bamba. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Bamba's got 5 points so far.
And you see Bamba on the offensive end. Very raw, but has potential, particularly from this range.
Kaminsky. A special move before the shot. And the Suns lead by 9.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. Bridges against Fournier. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Magic have shot 60% from the line, 6 of 10.
Shoot 2.
And that one misses. And the Magic making a change here. Ross is checked in. And the second free throw, good. Booker with it. 26 points for him. Passes to Diallo. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. 8 points for him.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
Here's Augustine. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the third. To the middle. Here's Fournier. Bridges with the board. Suns leading by 10. Over to the left wing. Sharch finds Booker. Booker draws the double. Bamba with the block. Ross with it. Bridges covering. Pass to Isaac. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the Suns.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. On the court for Orlando, Fournier out there with Terrence Ross. Then there's Al Farouk Aminu. Then it's Bamba, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And that one's good, Ayton.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
The Magic trail by 12. And Fournier kicks to Bamba. Pass to Isaac. Now Ross. And here's Fournier. Shoots over Oubre. Goes back up. And Bamba with the lay-in.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
And the pass to Diallo. Bridges against Ross. Bamba with the block. Another shot. Diallo. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Aminu's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Drops in the breakaway layup. Rubio's got the lead up to 12 now for Phoenix.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Passes it to Bamba. And that one drops.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Fournier against Rubio. Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Bamba. That shot off the mark. So Orlando will take it the other way. Ross with it. Guarded now by Rubio. The lead now in single digits. Fournier's got 23 points.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Pass to Bridges. Kicks it to Oubre. Back to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says. Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Markelle Fultz is checked in for Orlando. Third minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Rubio outside. Now here's Ayton. Bamba with the block. Here's Ross. Tries again, and Bamba lays it in. Bamba's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, and the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
Rubio with it. The pass to Ayton. No good, unable to end this run.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And it's Oubre off the drive. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he could be a bully on the inside.
And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Ross against Bridges. No good from Ross.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's Bridges. It's hauled in by the Magic. Bamba's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Fultz, no good. Suns leading by 4. Here's Oubre, and it's sent back by Isaac. Ross in the corner for the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there. Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
That one goes. Count it. And it's 7 points for Terrence Ross.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period.
Diallo the pass to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. The Magic trail by 4. Got a piece of it, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. It's deflected. Ayton kicks to Rubio. Here's Diallo, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Now here's Fultz, covered by Rubio. Here's Bamba. It's blocked.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
And the Suns making a change here. Baines is checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. And it's Aaron Gordon in for Isaac. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Drills it from outside.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Oubre back to Rubio. 6 to shoot. From 10 feet out. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist from Rubio. And the Suns lead by 5. Here's Fultz. Baseline try, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. To the paint, here's Oubre, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And now a 7-point Suns lead.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Fultz to the inside. The jump hook. Bucket is good. 15 points for Vucevic.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And the Suns call time. Now in his 6th season in the NBA, hard to believe Aaron Gordon is still just 24 years of age.
Not much older than some rookies coming in. You wonder what his ceiling will be.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Sharch has checked in for Aaron Baines, and it's Devin Booker in for Kelly Oubre. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Booker dishes to Sharch. Fast break. Here come the Magic. A slam dunk by Aminu.
Well, Aminu takes a lot of pride on the defensive end of the floor, and that time in the right position.
Rubio the pass to Ayton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
And when you watch DeAndre Ayton, you really are just floored by how he moves. The amount of speed and agility he has for a player as solid as Ayton is doesn't come around very often.
And he makes the first. And those physical attributes of Ayton are so imposing. Greg, who does he remind you of?
I mean, for current players, you see a bit of Embiid and how they both move so fluidly for 7-footers. From the past, I see a bit of David Robinson in his game.
Ayton hits them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Now Fultz. Pass to Ross.
And really, after that strong first half, he has been in quite the tailspin.
The 19-foot shot. The offensive rebound. Here's Bridges. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's Aminu. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's just a poor decision by the defender there. Aminu is not a high percentage shot maker, but has made himself into a pretty good free throw shooter.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops.
And for a guy who isn't a great jump shooter, Aminu has been very solid at the line, really, for most of his career.
Two free throws for Aminu.
A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Pass to Ayton. Rubio outside. At the top of the key, Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Ayton dishes to Bridges over Aminu, and it's Orlando with the rebound.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
The Magic trail by 3. That free throw missing.
And the explosiveness of Fultz really is incredible. Just, he's effortless in terms of getting where he wants on the court.
Good on the second free throw.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Rubio the pass to Bridges. Down low. Here's George. That misses off the backboard. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. They get it back. Ross can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
And Aminu kicks to Fultz. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. A 2-point game. And he banks in the layup. Booker's got 9 points now in just the second half.
That's got to feel good. A guy who can score, stepping up and hitting buckets, as important as that one.
The Magic shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. And here's Fultz. lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And liking how Fultz stays patient on offense. Outstanding at using the pump fake to draw defenders in the air. The rest is simple.
No good on that one. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Phoenix. No luck that time either. Suns leading by 4. Booker looking around. Oubre on the wing. Defended by Gordon. Here's Booker. The shot comes out. The Magic go the other way with it. Looking to get it going. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against Phoenix. First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Here's Oubre. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Aminu. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Saric. He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. And he makes both free throws. Now, here's Rubio. A minute 20 left in the 4th. Booker left side from outside the arc. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Kevin, this guy wants those kind of shots. That's Devin Booker. Wow.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Vucevic gets double teamed, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Ayton kicks to Oubre. Pass to Rubio. Back to Oubre. The pass to Ayton. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's Ross to tie it up over Booker. No good from Ross. And here's Phoenix. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Passes it to Ayton. There's 25 seconds left in the game. Inside. Good.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're trailing by 4. 19 seconds left in the 4th quarter. $19 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Vucevic against Ayton. Vucevic dishes to Gordon. And it's Aminu in the corner. The Magic again can't hit. And so it's Phoenix who scraped by with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And we'll see you next time.